Welcome back. This year, the Salvation Army of Memphis and the Mid-South is celebrating 125 years of helping men, women, and children in our community. To continue that mission this summer, the Salvation Army is bringing back Christmas in July. Here to talk more about the campaign and how you can get involved is Major Tim Gilliam, the area commander for the Salvation Army of the Mid-South. He's joined by Amy Spiropoulos, the Salvation Army's communications and development manager as well. Good to see you folks. You both look fantastic. How have you been?
Oh, yeah, it's been busy, but I think we're doing well.
We're doing great.
So. Yeah. You look like you are for sure.
We're doing great, yeah.
We have heard the phrase said many times over the years, need knows no season.
That's right.
What does that mean, Major, especially this year for Memphis and the Mid-South? What do you see?
Well, you know, I think when most people think of the Salvation Army, they think of us in November and December because that's when those iconic bells are ringing.
Yeah, you mean like...
Just
like that?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yes.
But the truth is that we, in our community, we have people in need 12 months of the year. So need really knows no season. There are people who are on the brink of homelessness in the middle of the summer, people who go with their bellies empty in the summer, in the spring, in the fall. So need really knows no season, even though we're most visible in November and December.
Amy, over the years, I've had the privilege and the honor of covering stories over the Purdue Center of Hope.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
That place.
Thank you, by the way.
No,
yeah.
my pleasure.
Absolutely.
For sure, has done so much to help women, children, and also those who are trying to fight addiction.
Yeah.
What do you see there?
Yeah, well, so a lot of folks don't know that in each city the Salvation Army operates, they mimic the needs of the community.
Okay.
So over 20 years ago, when then Mayor Willie Harrington came in, we were going to be an emergency shelter for men and an emergency shelter for women. But he said, would you reconsider and be an emergency shelter for women and a shelter for women and children? And because, Alex, we mimic the needs of the community, we said absolutely. That was over 20 years ago, so you can imagine how the need is exasperated. In fact, I just talked to Iris Wade this morning. She said the new face of homelessness is women over 50.
Yeah.
I'm 53, so that's petrifying to me. COVID exasperated that because a lot of women who were working had to stay home with the kids. Then they found themselves out of work and they couldn't enter the workforce.
Do you think
again.
a lot of people really comprehend that? When you toss out that figure, that may surprise a lot of people.
No, I don't think that they have any idea. But, you know, I would ask people, just drive downtown, drive in Collierville, drive in Germantown. Homelessness and generational poverty knows no boundaries. It's everywhere. And I used to tell folks, you know, the Spiropoulos household is one paycheck away from being homeless ourselves. It is a great need, and we are fulfilling that need in Jesus' name.
That's so true. Major, other great programs like Renewal Place and the Single Women's Shelter as well.
Yeah.
What do you see there?
So as you know from visiting the Purdue Center of Hope, we have 3 very unique shelters. So we have the Single Women's Shelter, we have Renewal Place, we have our Pathway of Hope program. And so each one of those programs are unique. And what makes us really unique is that we offer 2 shelters where moms can bring their kids, and the kids are there.
Yeah.
And so there's wraparound services, whether it's parenting classes, financial literacy classes. We do tutoring for the kids. We have 3 camps that our kids can go to. We have 2 day camps right here in Memphis, one at the Kroc Center and one at the Purdue Center of Hope. Then we also have an overnight residential camp that our kids can go to in Burkesville, Kentucky. In fact, this week we have almost 24 kids in Kentucky from Memphis that get to
That is incredible there. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And see, every dime and dollar that is raised during July 7th through July 11th goes to keep the lights on.
So we're talking about Christmas in July.
Right.
Right. So that's why we need ringers.
Yeah.
We need folks to come out.
So that's what I was going to ask you about. Volunteers still needed.
Yes.
How can many of us participate in this?
Well, because of our partnership with WRAG, you're very gracious in putting up 2 QR codes for the public to see. One of those QR
There's
codes.
one right there for you.
There it is.
One of those QR codes is for people who would like to volunteer,
Okay.
and the other one is for people who would like to make a donation. After all, we are an all-American city, we just heard.
Yes, you heard it.
That all-American city likes to give to people who are in need right here in our neighborhood.
So, Amy, what about it?
Yeah.
When somebody either volunteers, when they share their dollars,
Yep.
can it really make a difference?
Oh my gosh, it makes a huge difference. I mean, as I mentioned, every single dime and dollar that is raised through this Christmas in July and when we ring in December goes to keep the lights on. If you can imagine a facility as big as the Purdue Center of Hope, I mean, it costs a lot for us to
I can
operate.
imagine so.
We house up to 130 women and children there, but we would love to house 230 women and children. So the more people give, the more you give, the more we can help.
And Major, how appreciative, very quickly, are those families who are helped?
Oh my
my
goodness.
gosh.
We have, right now on YouTube, we have 30 testimonial videos
Yeah.
of people who've come through our program giving the Lord thanks that the Salvation Army exists right here in our community. And our goal next week is ambitious. We're hoping
$125,000.
Can we do it? Are you
Listen,
confident? Can we make this
I'm
happen?
confident in our city.
Yeah,
and
me
I'm
too.
confident in the people who live here and love the
Yeah.
work that we do.
You see the QR code right
I
there.
love
Christmas
it.
in July, the Salvation Army. Amy, thank you. Major,
Alex,
thank you.
thank you.
We'll have you back. We'll keep this going.
Yes.
I
We'll
love
keep
it.
turning
I love
it up.
Yes.
We love Channel
All right.
3 and we love you, Alex. Thank you.
Thank you, Amy.